Uh, Bogart scot-free in every sense of the word. I keep my hands clean, sanitized. I've been analyzed the streets, found a way. Now I try to find his feet. Moutier, the lifestyle blinded me. Gotta be an angle here. It's all geometry. It was all a dream. Like the late great notorious, the road less traveled, the road less glorious.
The abyss of these bubblegate bitches. Still I rise in the midst of demons. Blocking views and pictures on the slide of future menus. Looks bright on the new venues. Pressed it on wax. Watch the saga continue. Lessons to facts. It's all something we've been through. But when pain's no longer holding pain, that's just something I don't do. Ventilation's a healthy process to a regimen focused with lit views. Don't fall for traps, don't be confused, don't let them get you.
What's up? Welcome in. It is Saturday. Talk a little super draft basketball. I'm JC Money. This is Coach Craig. Welcome in. What's up, my brother? Last night was bad. Fucking bad, dude.
You played Levine and Russell together, though. So,
well, I mean, yeah, Levine, man. I just don't understand why he shit the bed. They both shit the bed. They're horrible.
So Levine's back started acting up again last night. That's why.
That sucks.
Yeah, so he's questionable to play today. I don't think he's going to end up playing. And then D'Angelo Russell, all he did was score. Like he did a bunch of scoring, but nothing else. So kind of unfortunate,
Sorry,
but
shit happens. Move on.
Yeah.
All we can do is just move on to another day.
Yep.
So I had a bunch of free tickets, so I just used a bunch of my free tickets. So let's see here. We can pull up some notes.
Yep. Yeah, so those were two of the duds yesterday. Jaylen Brown was another one. He got 30.75 before the multiplier, 38.44 after the multiplier. Trae Young was also up there. He got 42 points after the multiplier. The studs that we did have, DeJounte Murray, 82 points before the multiplier, 86.1 after the multiplier. Robert Williams, for some reason, I didn't write down the total points. But it was like 78 after the multiplier. LaMelo Ball got to 77.28 after the multiplier. Terry Rozier had a random triple-double out of nowhere and got to 91.1 or 91
Out of nowhere.
3. Yeah, like I don't even know if he's ever had a triple-double in his career. Like, you know?
That's all right, though. That's okay. I mean, some guys showed out yesterday that we weren't expecting, and I don't know. It was weird. The Houston game is the game that was like crazy. Who was it? Which side scored 141 points?
Oh, that was a Charlotte game.
Yeah,
I think, right?
141 points.
Yeah.
That's Rozier. Yeah, it's Rozier.
But yeah, it was just Terry Rozier and LaMelo Ball. Like everybody else kind of sucked. Like Kelly Oubre wasn't good in that game. If you played Bridges, you weren't happy. If you played anyone else, you weren't happy. That's why I said, like, with that game too, like they're gonna blow out the Pistons, but you just have to hope you hit the right guys in that game.
Yeah, I know. I mean, fuck. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. All right.
Yeah, so we got the studs. We got the duds kind of taken care of real quick. So dart throws, I just had 3 down there. Rajon Rondo, 42.75, 2x multiplier. He got to 85.5. He's a guy that I did consider playing at one point in time yesterday, since Darius Garland was out, but didn't end up keeping him. Oshai Brissett benefited quite a bit because Goga only played 10 minutes last night. So Oshai Brissett really kind of got that extra usage there. So he got to 44.25, 1.85 multiplier, got to 81.86. And then Derek Favors out of nowhere had a random 38.25 point game where he played 28 minutes and got to 76.5 points. I didn't throw in a fourth one because there really wasn't like too many great ones to talk about. I mean, you had other guys that kind of hit like Devin Vassell, a couple other guys, but not anybody that was really like way above 60 points or anything like that.
Okay, let's just get right into it right away. Let's talk about some of the plays in play tonight because we got a 10-game slate. So short show today. Been trying to get my house ready for renting out. So I think we're gonna try Airbnb in it first, but
yeah, that'd be cool.
Gotta make that money, buddy.
Yep. So in terms of guards in play, obviously Luka's in play. He's a 1x multiplier. Like most of these guys are pretty obvious at this point. So Luka, DeJounte Murray, Steph Curry, LaMelo Ball after the last couple of games that he's had. Ja Morant been down a little bit, but still at 1.1, definitely somebody that could warrant some exposure because we know the upside that he does have. DeMar DeRozan, he looks pretty good, especially if Zach LaVine misses tonight, then which I kind of expect is going to happen at this point in time. They do get Derrick Jones Jr. back though, which doesn't really matter too much. Kyrie Irving at 1.2, obviously we know what he can do, and he's the only guy on the Nets at this point in time. We got De'Aaron Fox at 1.25. He's been great the last 2 games since he's came back. Gary Trent I did have on there at 1.4. He looked a lot better when Fred VanVleet was not going to play. Fred VanVleet is playing tonight.
You're in second place right now, brother.
Yeah.
UFC.
Mm-hmm. But there's like only one match that's happening, and that's the guy that I have the captain in, and that's winning it too. So
he already won. Yeah, yep, he won.
Oh, he won now.
Yeah, 106. Yeah, good call on him.
Yep. I have no idea about. I have no idea about UFC stuff. My best friend, I'm like, which guy's most likely to win? He's like, this guy. Okay, good enough for me.
I just went off the pro picks, and I kind of mixed up their picks. Like I didn't go off of just one. I just kind of went through and just picked my own thing. I should have took Orlovsky, but I like an old man Orlovsky. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Cole Anthony at 1.4. Obviously, we know the upside that he does have, but he also has some downside. Klay Thompson at 1.45. He's been getting closer to 30 minutes, or at least his minutes limit is 30 minutes at this point in time. Davion Mitchell, 1.5. We've seen him do pretty good last time out. The multiplier is a little bit higher than I like it to be at this point in time. Karis LeVert mainly was down there when Darius Garland was going to be out. Darius Garland's likely to play tonight, so not as interested in Karis LeVert tonight. In terms of the multipliers for guards, we got Cam Thomas should be in that starting lineup once again. I would assume at 1.75. He's kind of interesting. Devin Vassell at 1.75 as well. I did throw Bones Highland and Campazzo both down because Morris is out. Bones Highland got the start last night. He only played 18 minutes and he was not very good. Campazzo played off the bench. He got 29 minutes and he was pretty good. So if it's between me, I'll probably be more on Campazzo tonight. We'll see if they switch it up and Campazzo actually ends up starting tonight, which I thought was going to happen last time, but it didn't. Then we have Kenrich Williams there. He's at 1.85. They got a couple more bodies back in recent games. So they got Isaiah Roby back. They got Aaron Wiggins back tonight. So there is some upside there with Kenrich Williams, but there's also a little bit of risk. And then Howell Neto, who's starting at point guard tonight for the Washington Wizards at 1.85. Definitely a dart throw there, but should get majority of the point guard minutes unless Ish Smith kind of comes in and takes over or something. But at this point in time, it's probably looking like Neto getting most of the minutes.
What's up, David? What's up, my brother?
Yep.
Talking about some forwards.
Yeah, so forwards is pretty easy. I mean, LeBron James, if he does end up playing, he's questionable at this point in time. Anthony Davis, 1.05 is definitely in play, especially against the Warriors team too. He should have a pretty good game. Jimmy Butler at 1.15, we definitely know the upside that he has, but they've been blowing teams out left and right lately, so it's kind of limited his upside. It should be a more competitive game, I would assume, tonight, though. Pascal Siakam at 1.15. He's been very consistent outside the last game, so could definitely go back there once again. Domantas Sabonis, 1.15. Once again, he's on the Kings now. Started at center last game, so that's kind of interesting. And
28 minutes, I think, too, right?
Oh, he had more than that. I think he had 32 and a half or something.
Yeah, he should have more than that.
Yeah, but he should even have more than that at some point in time once he gets more familiar with the team and everything too. So it's definitely somebody that's in play once again. And Kyle Kuzma, he's kind of burned for a couple of games in a row, and then he was back on track last game. So we'll see if it happens once again tonight, but definitely somebody that you should be at least looking at on tonight's slate. Tobias Harris at 1.3. He's just super consistent. You can't really go wrong with him. Evan Mobley has a little bit of upside at 1.35. Not like my favorite play in terms of forwards, just because there's so many other safer plays. Scotty Barnes I did have down there at 1.45, but he was more if Fred VanVleet didn't end up playing today. Aaron Gordon at 1.6. Same thing as last night. No Morris looks pretty good and been pretty consistent as of late. And Darius Bazley at 1.65. I believe this is his last game. He had 15 rebounds too. So if he's in the starting lineup, he could be in play once again. If he's not, for some reason, because Aaron Wiggins is back tonight, which seems like a bad idea to start Wiggins over Bazley, but it's the Thunder and they don't care about logic at this point in time either. So if he doesn't start, he probably won't play him, but if he is end up starting, then he could look all right still. In terms of dart throws, we got Rui Hachimura at 1.75. He played pretty well the last time out. The question is just how many minutes does he get, essentially. Povashevsky at 1.85. He's done pretty well. He's done pretty well the past couple of games. He's been getting 30 minutes a game. However, they got Wiggins back now, so maybe he loses a couple minutes here and there. Blake Griffin at 1.85. When he's been starting at center, he's been getting close to 30 minutes, which I would assume he starts once again tonight. So definitely could look at him. Jonathan Kuminga has some upside for the Warriors. Probably coming off the bench tonight, though, so probably not somebody I'm super high on. Corey Kispert at the 2x multiplier. If he shoots well, he could be worth it, but probably not going to be it most times. Reggie Bullock, we'll see if he stays in the starting lineup or not. Obviously, they just picked up Spencer Dinwiddie. we'll see what their starting lineup looks like if Dinwiddie even plays tonight. Let's see. In terms of centers, we got Nikola Jokic, we got Joel Embiid. You don't need to say anything about those two. They're pretty simple 1x multipliers. They're both very good players. Two of the best centers in the league, if not the two best centers in the league. Nikolai Vucevic at 1.15. Obviously, if Zach LaVine does not play, he looks a little bit better tonight as well. Bam Adebayo 1.25. He's been playing very well. Definitely an option you can do there. You can also move him to forward if you really want to. Jared Allen 1.3. He's been playing better as of late. DeAndre Ayton at 1.3 looks pretty interesting as well. Coming off a very good game and going against a poor Orlando team. Then Jakob Poeltl at 1.4. It's just kind of like where it is. Like, we know what Jakob Poeltl is. A little bit of a down game last night, but part of that was due to blowout too. In terms of dart throws, we just got the two. We got Steven Adams at 1.7, who had coming off the monster game. I don't think it's a good game for Steven Adams tonight. Just the matchup they're playing in. It doesn't technically favor him, but we'll have to see. And then Thomas Bryant at 1.8. Obviously, he still played limited minutes last time, but he got 30 points. And if you get 30 at 1.8, he looks pretty good. But he's still probably not going to outscore Jokic and Embiid and Vucevic even.
All right, let's see here. Let's get into some lineups.
Yeah. I can rapid fire some injuries too.
Yeah, go for it. I got to obviously get into our shit yet, so go for it.
Let's see. We got some of the starting lineups too. So the Spurs are starting DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell, Doug McDermott, Keldon Johnson, Jakob Poeltl. So the same five as yesterday. Keta Bates-Diop, Zach Collins, Goran Dragic, Romeo Langford, and Josh Richardson are all out today. Tomas Satoransky is available to play, but not a guarantee that he will be in the rotation. Then for the Pelicans, starting Devontae Graham, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Herb Jones, and Jonas Valanciunas. Obviously, Larry Nance and Zion Williamson still both out at this point in time. For the Sacramento Kings, they don't have a starting lineup yet. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself there. Terrence Davis is still out. Mo Harkless is expected to play tonight. So pretty much everybody on the Kings is available to play. Then for the Washington Wizards, they're starting Howell Neto, Corey Kispert, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Kyle Kuzma, Thomas Bryant, and then Daniel Gafford and Kristaps Porzingis both out tonight. The Memphis Grizzlies are without Dylan Brooks, Yves Pons, Killian Tilly, Xavier Tillman. It looks like Aldama is back tonight, but not somebody you want to play in DFS. For the Charlotte Hornets on the opposite side of the game, Gordon Hayward, Cody Martin, and Jalen McDaniels all out once again, so no changes there. We move down to Cleveland. Lauri Markman's out once again. Darius Garland is probable to play, so it's likely that he'll be back. He rested yesterday due to his back injury, but it might have just been a rest day since that was the injury he'd been dealing with before. Philadelphia 76ers, no James Harden or Paul Millsap. They should be able to play the next game out. And then for Denver, obviously no Kankar, Morris, Murray, Porter, and then Zeke Nnaji is questionable, but he actually played a lot of minutes last night, but he didn't really do anything. So not too concerned about him. Pretty simple there for Denver. You're probably playing Jokic. You can play Aaron Gordon, and you can take a shot on like Campazzo or Bones Highland if you really want to. Toronto Raptors are all the way healthy since Fred VanVleet has ended up playing tonight. For Oklahoma City, they are without Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Mike Muscala, Jerome Robinson, Earl. It still says Aaron Wiggins is listed as out, but I know I read a different report that said he's going to be available to play tonight. So looks like Zach LaVine has been ruled out now for the Bulls. So Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams are all out. Javonte Green is questionable to play. Vucevic is probable, but he'll play. So they do get Derrick Jones Jr. back, and then Zach LaVine is out. Brooklyn is without LaMarcus Aldridge, Nick Claxton, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, Kevin Durant, Joe Harris, Ben Simmons. So pretty much the exact same lineup as that we saw the last time out from them. For the Miami Heat, they are without Caleb Martin, Markieff Morris, Victor Oladipo, and then PJ Tucker and Tyler Hero both questionable to play tonight. So there could be a little bit of value on that Heat team overall, just depending if those guys play or not. Clippers are pretty much without the same guys: Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Semi Ojeleye, who they recently acquired, is out as well. Jay Preston. Then we have Norman Powell listed as questionable. Somebody else will start in his place. Not really concerned. Not really trying to play anybody on this Clippers team tonight. Dallas Mavericks are without Marquise Chris. Spencer Dinwiddie is not playing tonight. And then Tim Hardaway is out as well. Davis Bertans listed as a game time decision, but would not play him in DFS tonight. Lakers, Carmelo Anthony, Kendrick Nunn are both out. Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, both questionable. And then Golden State's without Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, and James Wiseman, who has not played all year. For the Orlando Magic, Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac, RJ Hampton, and Mo Wagner all out. And then the Phoenix guys, it's just the same five guys out with Frank Kaminsky, Abdul Nader, Cam Payne, Dario Saric, and Landry Shamet. So that's a quick little rundown. And now I have to put on my video that Spencer Dinwiddie and Zach LaVine are both not playing. Because that's
I am so happy that they fixed the stats thing.
okay.
It's like the most irritating thing in the world. All right. I mean, so tonight, let's see. Tonight. I mean, obviously, I'm going to play Luka. I mean, I'm all about Luka.
Yeah. So there's a couple of different ways you can take tonight. I think it's pretty safe.
We only got 2, and then maybe we'll buy into another one that we're just playing for like a double up.
Yeah.
But I got $4 one and $1 one. They didn't have any.
So right now I have one regular tournament, and then I had a $3 ticket, so I used it in like a 50-50 double up type.
Like I want to play Fox tonight.
Yeah. So
like he's so consistent.
Let's see. New news is Davis Bertans will not make his debut tonight for the Mavericks, so he's out too. Not that anybody ever wanted to play Davis Bertans on SuperDraft.
Bertans.
Like even at 2x, like he's never going to be worth it. He is the guy you would never play on SuperDraft. So for me, like guards tonight, you got like LaMelo Ball, you got Kyrie Irving, you got Luka Doncic, you got DeMar DeRozan. So like my cash lineup that I'm playing tonight, so like double up 50-50 stuff like that. LaMelo Ball, Kyrie Irving, DeJounte Murray, Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Jokic. So pretty safe in that one. And then like my regular like turn-up lineup I got right now is LaMelo Ball, Kyrie Irving. I put Kobe White in there too if he starts. He's a 1.65. No, and I assume Zach LaVine wasn't going to play. Luka Doncic. I got Joel Embiid, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I like the Aaron Gordon call.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm playing Fox. Fox has been consistent enough to where he's put up 46, 47 points the last 4
He had a strong 2 first games back. They've been really weird lately because he's done really well.
And throw Luka.
And Sabonis did well the first game, and Harrison Barnes has been playing really well. So like the Kings are like actually clicking kind of. It's weird.
So I like Aaron Gordon. I love playing Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he's been consistent, and obviously Monte Morris makes him look a little bit better as well. I think DeRozan's like a guy you just have to play tonight without LaVine too. It's way easier to play.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it's way easier to play DeRozan than it is to play Vucevic, because if you play Vucevic, you have to like give up Jokic or like any other center you'd want to play. Like at least you can play Embiid at forward for some reason, but.
So who are you playing at guard, or who are you playing at center?
Probably Jokic. But let's see, what do you got now? Okay, let me make this bigger. So you got De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, Doncic, Gordon. So then, like, yeah, if you play DeRozan, then like you either play Embiid or you play Jokic, pretty much. Oddly enough, Joel Embiid is $300 more than Jokic on DraftKings today, and Jokic is $300 more than Joel Embiid on FanDuel today.
What about Sabonis? You don't like Sabonis over them with the multiplier?
I like Sabonis. I'm playing Sabonis and something. I think I am. But if I'm playing him, I'm going to play him at forward. See, the problem is there's actually a lot of decent plays because it's a 10-game slate.
All right, sorry, Gordon. I'm just going to play fucking really safe.
I think Gordon is really safe tonight, though, too.
Safer than Luka? Or safer than Sabonis?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like, he's still on a new team. So, like, yes, he played well the first game with the team, but it's just, like, we don't know, like, how their rotation is going to be. We don't know if De'Aaron Fox is going to go off and Sabonis ain't going to be able to shoot the ball. Or, like, there's a lot of things that could go wrong in that situation. Like, at least we know what Aaron Gordon's pretty much going to do.
Jokic shot the bed the other day, though.
When?
2 games ago.
Oh, that's when they had a blowout. Embiid has been very good lately.
Yeah, I'm playing him over Jokic.
I will say for what it's worth, though, Embiid actually has the tougher matchup tonight.
Oh, he's playing against Allen, isn't he?
Yeah, and Jokic is just like Pascal Siakam. So
I guess, you know what? That might be fun to do, having Jokic and Gordon together.
Yeah, it's good and bad. Like, it worked out really well last night.
Yeah,
because a lot of the assists that he had were layups for Gordon. But yeah, you can do that. I mean, like, even if you had more than, this is the thing, like, there's so many different plays on tonight's slate too. So like, if you wanted to get rid of one of those guards and you wanted to play Luka at guard and you want to play Joel Embiid at forward, you can definitely do that. That's something that I'm doing.
That's
but I
true.
think, like,
I mean, I like, there's something about, I mean,
yeah,
I mean, that the way you're talking now is like the safest of safe plays at all times. Like, I mean, it's super safe.
He's pretty safe. I mean, and the thing with him too is he's just like, he didn't play well at the beginning of the year, but there's a big rumor like going around that he was playing hurt too. So then, like, when he got COVID and he missed some other time, that's like, so like he had COVID, then he missed time with the ankle, and he really got like healthy. Like, the fact that he's healthy, I think's helped him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's been looking really good, like, as of late. Like, he's been shooting the ball really well.
Yeah. So you're like, I mean, you could always like take out Murray or Ball if you really want to, and put Luka up and play Embiid if that's something you want to do too. I mean
Murray's been. I mean, he had a fucking beast-ass game last game.
Yeah, he had one bad game in there where he didn't have all the extra stats, but like, it's whatever you want to do with it. And like, if for anybody listening, you can definitely take different approaches. Thing with LaMelo is he's like this. He's like a big old roller coaster, though. So.
Oh yeah, and he's on the other side. He's going up with this. We're just waiting for him to fucking fall.
Yeah, to get the 26-point game again, then.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be
his problem though is he loses minutes out sometimes too because he gets in foul trouble.
Who are they playing again tonight?
Wizards, or not Wizards? Grizzlies.
Have they played him again this year? Have they played him this year?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Wizards. Or said the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, yeah. So like, it's a tougher matchup because he's gonna be on Ja Morant. So like, he could get in foul trouble because that's something LaMelo does do. But
yeah, I don't see anything.
See what David said. David said Giddey, Poole, Murray, Kuzma, Sabonis, James, and Jokic. Why are we playing Jordan Poole?
There you go. Look at this. 38 points last time they played this year.
David, why are we playing Jordan Poole? There's so many good options at guard tonight. I would not play Jordan Poole.
He's laughing now.
I don't even think I played Giddey tonight.
Or Kuzma.
I mean, you can play Kuzma.
I'm not playing Kuzma until he drops down, at least at the 135 now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's a fine play now that he got kind of straightened out. Like, he just had the two really bad games when they got blown out by like 30. Which
you're making me nervous about LaMelo now because he could be on the down, like about to fucking drop.
Well, like, he made like 7 threes last night too, so it's just like,
that's a lot.
He's either gonna do really well or like pretty poorly. Like it's just hard because there's so many good options at guard tonight. Like, you have the upside. It just depends like what you're playing. Like, if you're trying to play it safe, he's probably not the guy. But if you're trying to hit the upside, then he's probably the guy.
Well, I mean, Luka could be just as good as him, right? So what does it matter? Yeah. And then Embiid can score, outscore him.
Yeah.
But I mean, is the matchup really good? I mean, is the matchup playing again? You said the matchup is tough. for LaMelo.
This matchup is just tough because you got John Morant. And the one like downside where LaMelo actually loses minutes is when he gets in foul trouble. So like there's the case that LaMelo Ball could get in foul trouble against John Morant. That's something that, it's not going to happen 40% of the time, but it might happen 20% of the time.
All right, what we're gonna do is Durant playing or is fucking let's see here. Harden's out. Fucker.
Yeah, Harden's out. He's not
What
playing.
a punk. What a punk.
He'll play their next game.
I want to do a stack.
So let's see. Derek Favors just got rolled out for Oklahoma City.
And David said too risky.
For which one?
His lineup?
A little bit, especially Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, like you only play Jordan Poole if Clay's out.
What's up, Antonio?
Especially on a 10-game slate where we have so many options already.
Oh yeah, and by the way, anybody that's in here hasn't heard yet, we got a listener league going. We already got 5 people signed up. We need 5 more. It's just a half season, so we'd like to be able to get drafted by next weekend.
So Kings are starting De'Aaron Fox, Justin Holiday, Harrison Barnes, Mo Harkless, and Sabonis.
I'm starting Fox, man.
Yeah. There's just too many there's too many good plays tonight. Let's just put it that way.
I don't want to not play Embiid though, because he's gonna go off. He's gonna go off. He's gonna go off.
He might.
He will.
He's been doing it a lot lately. So the starters for the Grizzlies are the same. So John Morant, Desmond Bain, Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson, and Steven Adams.
Last time LaMelo played against the Grizzlies, he had 38 points. So Sit down, son. Now he's gonna go for like 100 points. Like the game of his life.
He shot the little bit of that game I saw last night. He was shooting the ball really well.
He's gonna have the game of his life.
Maybe.
So everybody else go play him.
So we got a normal Hornets starting lineup too. So we got LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Kelly Oubre, Miles Bridges, and Mason Plumlee. See, that's the thing. Like tonight, like I want to play Steven Adams because like if Mason Plumlee's not in the game, Steven Adams is probably not going to be in the game. Like when we go small, Jaren Jackson's just going to play center, and it's going to be small ball on both teams.
Luka.
Then I'd say that, and like Steven Adams will get like 20 rebounds in like 20 minutes somehow.
Yeah. Yep.
He is okay. So Steven Adams is the hardest guy to predict when he's going to have a big game too.
He's a good rebounder.
He's a good rebounder, but like when you think he's going to have a good game, that's usually when he doesn't. It's like when it seems too obvious. David.
I went Fox, Murray, Luka, Embiid, Gordon, DeRozan, Jokic.
Yeah, that's fine. David said Booker ? So Devin Booker has been very hit or miss lately. He's scoring a lot of points. He's just not doing anything else.
All right, here's
and now the fact they got Aiden back and Aiden's playing well, like I'm not too high on Devin Booker, but this be the night they drops like 70 points. Probably not going to drop 70 points on Orlando because if that's the case, they already blew him out. Yeah, he said DeRozan for Poole. I would like that very much. I feel like DeRozan might be like the safest player on this slate.
DeRozan.
I'm not sure if that's true, but it feels like it. I mean, like you got like Jokic and Embiid are pretty safe. DeRozan's pretty safe. Luka's pretty safe. Who else?
What about Pascal Siakam?
I mean, you got the upside there. I think he's relatively safe.
Did you say he'll be playing against Jokic though?
Yeah. Part of the game. I mean, like part of the game, like Precious Achiuwa and Chris Boucher be on him probably too, or Kem Birch. Oh, Kem Birch. God, that freaking guy. Yeah, but in terms of guys that are safe, Luka's pretty safe. I feel like DeJounte Murray is relatively safe, even if he had a bad game a couple of games ago. Curry, the Warriors starters. Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Kuminga. Kuminga's starting at power forward, and Looney. I don't know if that's a good thing, though.
He's starting at forward or center, you said?
Kuminga's starting at forward. But I'm like the thing is, he probably does better off the bench because he's playing with like all the scrubs. When you play with Wiggins and Thompson and Curry, you never get to take a shot. It's kind of the problem.
What do you think about Jared Allen?
He's fine at 1.3. I mean, like tonight, the center, like I said, so the centers I would play. The centers I would play tonight are Jokic, Embiid, Vucevic, Bam. If you really want to play him at center, but you should probably play him at forward at that point in time. Jared Allen, DeAndre Ayton. That's it. Get away from that guy. Get away from the caveman from Australia.
Where was it? It was in November. Who were they playing again?
Charlotte.
I like that 35 points.
When was that game?
28 minutes.
What day was that game?
November.
So that's the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, Steven Adams was playing a lot of minutes. How many minutes did he play in that game?
28 minutes.
28 minutes. Yeah, he's playing like 28, 30 at the beginning of the year. Now he's playing like 26.
Get away from that guy. He's going to go up.
Man from Australia.
You said that last night he had a beast-ass game.
I said he said he wasn't my favorite play. I didn't say like you couldn't play him. We played him. I didn't play him, but we played him in the lineup we built together.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go do this.
Let's see. But there's not like a lot of news that's changing anything at this point in time. It's just like Levine being out.
Okay, that's not who I clicked.
So where are you at now? Let's see.
Yeah, tonight's pretty just straightforward to start the top guys pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's probably going to be some dart throw guy that pays off, but there's a lot of risk to it tonight because there's so many good plays, like at the top.
All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna throw a ball in there.
Ah, crap! I only doubled up in golf on DraftKings today. Now I was tripled up earlier. Let's see. That's almost done with.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, fuck Kuzma. What are you thinking about Davis?
Yeah, I have Anthony Davis in the lineup, I think. I like him against Golden State. They ain't got nobody that can stop him. And if LeBron don't play,
yeah, we'll throw him in there.
I think LeBron plays, but I have no idea, honestly.
All right. Well, we got Luka, DeJounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, how do you say his first name?
Domantas Sabonis. It's still better than his dad's name of Artrudas Sabonis.
Artrudas. I like that. That sounds like a warrior. Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan, Joel Embiid. Let's make that money. Okay. And we can jump. We can see if there's like a dollar like double up or something.
I don't think there's any dollar things left. I was trying to put in another dollar thing like an hour ago, or that's probably 2 hours ago now. Like I literally hit 700 when I was putting mine in.
These are like the 50-50s though.
Yeah. So you have to put like super safe lineups in those pretty much. Which is pretty much what we already built. There's no nickel contest today.
Yeah, it sucks.
I love the nickel contest. Just because you can put some wild crap in there. And worst case scenario, you lose a nickel.
Let's see if we can get one in here. Somebody who snatches it from us.
Okay.
Fuck, man, I'm tired. It's catching up to me.
Yeah.
What?
What?
That's not what I did.
It's not what I did.
It's for sure
But
not what I did.
apparently it is.
What? What is going on here? All right. Let's set a lineup.
Okay. What do you got?
We obviously want DeRozan in here. We're just rocking DeRozan.
David said Curry, ? And you can play Steph Curry tonight. There's a lot of guards you can play tonight, honestly.
Yeah.
What's up? Like
Curry.
he's got the upside. He can go for 70 points on any game. That's the thing. But he could also just suck.
You think Terry just had a one game wonder?
I don't think he's getting a triple double again, if that's what you're asking.
No, I know he's not.
I wonder if that's the first of his career. I just really want to know now. You know? I should look it up in a minute here. But I'm updating it real quick. So let's see. You want to play Kyrie? I ain't got no Kyrie at 1.2.
I mean, we can. I know as soon as we enter, it's be like, sorry, bitch. It's already taken.
You suck. Too slow. You gotta be. It's like the commercial with the dollar and the fishing roll.
Yeah, you gotta be quicker than that.
I wish it was this one thing. I wish they would do, like, if you enter a lineup like that, like when you go to the next contest, you could just like restore that lineup, because that's what FanDuel does. Like enters previous lineup or whatever.
What they gotta do is just enter. You just grab the lineup, and then you don't have to set a full lineup. You know.
So you don't have to do it twice.
You're just like grabbing the spot.
Yep.
Throw Siakam in this one.
Siakam?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm the guy holding the fishing pole with that dollar on the hook, as well as number 8. So who you have now? Let's see. I gotta make this bigger.
Nice. Just go Luka.
You can go Luka.
DeRozan already got it.
Yeah, David Butler is definitely in play. The only weird thing is the Heat have been blowing people out like crazy lately, and they play Brooklyn tonight, so they could blow them out too.
Yeah.
But I mean, so if you have Kyrie, like if you have Kyrie there, you could play Bam or Jimmy, because that makes some sense. Because if Kyrie goes off, then one of those two guys is going to go off at least.
Dang it, it's full.
It is? No, I was asking you if you want to enter for $1 for your ticket.
No, then it said the contest is full.
I am not a Butler. I am number 8.
Bogart's in the building.
Yeah, very much so.
That sucks. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything in a minute now.
All the dollar contests are gone now.
Yep.
Now they're all gone anyways. All the dollar contests are gone.
You want to look at tomorrow's real quick? There's only 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there Wild 6 tonight? I might play one of those. God, I played a 50-50 last night on the Boston and Denver game, and I missed out by one place. There's a part of me that wants to just start playing those, like the single game stuff. I should probably look and see what my DraftKings single game looks like too. So tomorrow, give me tomorrow. So there's a Golden State. So Lakers and Golden State playing tonight on the Champion or Co-6, however you want to do it. So tomorrow is a 2-game slate tomorrow. We already know that John Collins is not playing for the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow. Hold on. So let's see what we got tomorrow. So Trae Young is I think he's supposed to play, right? I'd have to look back. Probable. Yeah, he's probable. So he's expected to play. And he's Trae Young, so he's up and down, but 2 games late. Malcolm Brogdon's there, but he's probably not going to play. I would not count on Malcolm Brogdon ever playing. If he doesn't play, Tyrese Haliburton looks pretty good. Let's see. Anthony Edwards is still a game time decision with his knee, but he's probably going to end up playing. D'Angelo Russell's there. These guys are not exciting at all. Yeah, so he's going to go off for 50 tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Guard sucks. Like, this sucks. Like, this is what happens when you have 2 games late, though. Because, like, you can play Anthony Edwards, you can play Russell. Like, these guys have to be in play just because there's nobody. Buddy Hield, what did he do the last game? Because he actually did, like, decent. So he had 40 points. He played 39 minutes in that game. Jesus.
Yo, so there was some dude in his UFC. 241 points he scored. He was only 1.5.
Who's that?
His name's like Ilva de Andrade.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the lower guys.
Oh shit, yeah, he fucking rocked.
Okay, so that's the captain you wanted, champion.
No, he wasn't. That is not even as a captain.
What?
Or champion. That's not even as a champion. Yeah.
What the heck did he do? Did he land like 50 punches and knock the guy out in the first round?
No, he had 1 second round win, but he had 3 knockdowns and 41 significant strikes.
Okay, let me look at this shit.
Fucking ridiculous.
Who's that? So let's see. He was
Silva.
He's only 5% rostered at least. So he had second round win, 3 knockdowns, 41 significant strikes. And his multiplier was 1.5. Yeah. About that.
Yeah, he would have been a beast ass fucking champion.
Now I'm only 6th.
He would have been amazing. I mean, if you would have had him as champion, probably that means nobody did. I guarantee nobody did.
Hold on. Maybe somebody did. Somebody probably did. But the other fighter that I had go so far was Wells, and he just won too. He won in the first round.
Nice.
Yeah, he's at 1.1, so he got 41 or 141.63 or something like that.
I had one guy and he lost.
So far 2-0.
Morozov, he lost like a bitch.
Ooh, so one of these guys that had that guy that had the 241 points, he had Diamond in the champion spot, and Diamond got knocked out in the first round.
Oof,
that sucks. One of them's got O'Neal, which is like the favorite to win. Actually, 2 people, well, Pizza Guy and Pizza Girl both had the same one in the champion spot. Let's see, somebody else that had. So most of these people that actually had that guy that had a bunch of points, most of the like that are high up here, most of them have like other people that like got wrecked. I guess here's one. This guy had the Silva Deata or whatever, and Grisham too, which is the guy that I played in the champion spot that won. So that's the biggest competition right there. I don't think anybody played this dude in the champion spot.
He said
hold on, because they'd have to. So if they played him in the champion spot, they'd have to have at least like 310 points, right?
Yeah.
No, it'd be 360. So nobody played him in the champion spot.
No chance. Yeah. As I said, if you would have played him in the champion, if anybody would have played him in the champion, they'd automatically be winning. There's no chance nobody would be able to keep up.
Let's see. This guy might have. Nope. But most of the people that played that guy, they also played Knight too, and he got knocked out.
Knocked the fuck out. You playing Beverly or what?
What? Okay, hold on. Let's get back to where we're at. No. Get too excited about boxing or UFC or whatever the heck you want to call it. If I win any money off of UFC, I'll just be happy. Let's just put it that way. I'll probably give my buddy half of it though too, just because I'm like, I don't know shit. Okay, back to tomorrow's slate. How many minutes how did Beverly do the last game? Because that was his first game back from another injury.
Not good.
How many minutes you play? Because I don't feel like you played that many minutes, probably. 29. That's more than I thought.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
If you score less points than minutes you have, you can sit on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, like, he needs to get to 30 to be viable, essentially. But, like, tomorrow's slate's terrible.
So you're telling me in, like, 30 seconds, he would have had a bunch more points?
No, I said he needs to get to 30 points to be viable.
Oh, leave at 30 minutes.
So Marcus Smart had 49.75 points last night. How the heck did that happen?
Buddy Hield.
He had 5 steals. That's why. Buddy Hield's very interesting on tomorrow's slate because he played 39 minutes apparently on the last game. They play Minnesota.
Yeah.
Just stack a bunch of Pacers, I guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
Both those teams are terrible though. So
shit, White got traded to Boston.
Yeah. Huh. That's a good trade for the Spurs. He came off the bench last game though. Kevin Huerter been doing anything yet?
Marcus Smart, dude.
He had 38.5 points last game. But why did he do better? 6 rebounds. I don't know. Do you play? Do you maybe play Oshai Brissett? He had a big game last time. He had 30 points to the game before that. He played 38 minutes the last game. He's at 1.7. He's kind of interesting because his slate sucks.
It's a lot of Pacers.
I don't care. It's all the ones that starting. All those dudes played like 36 minutes or more last time. So if we're only playing the ones that play, that's all that matters.
Just start all Pacers.
You can't play. There's a limit.
I know.
I think it's 4. I think it's same as FanDuel.
Playing DeMarque then too. Good.
What do you do? Do you play? God, Tatum. I think you gotta play Tatum tomorrow, right?
No, fuck him.
Why?
Because he's just been an asshole.
Yeah, but like the slate's terrible. There's not many better plays to play. And Vanderbilt's unplayable because McDaniels ain't starting anymore.
Oh.
And Tatum and Brown, Tatum usually does good versus Atlanta. He didn't the last time though. I know that. Yeah, this is a terrible lineup.
About Taurine? Oh no. What happened?
Who's gonna start? Who's gonna start in place of John Collins though? They're not gonna start Gallinari. That's for sure. But Gallinari is interesting. He's had 28.75 points the past 2 games, like exactly in both games. What are the freaking odds of that?
Who?
Danilo Gallinari.
Danilo.
You want to talk about a guy that can just like shoot at any angle and make a shot? That dude. Like he's just like he looks like this guy that should never play basketball except that he's tall. And like he's just like falling backwards like funky and he just throws the ball up and it goes in. And it's like, how the heck did you even make that? He's just like, it's not like a fadeaway like Kobe or something. It's like at a way off balance and then he just throws the ball up and it goes in. I'm like, how did you even do that? Yeah, Herter had a good game last time. He's kind of volatile too.
Yeah. This slate is fucking whoo.
So I feel like you probably move Brissett. You probably play Brissett at forward. You probably play Jason Tatum. And then play Buddy Hield, Tyrese Halliburton. Have guard. Throw in like a Trae Young or something. Have guard too, I guess. It's not a fun slate. So let's see. There's a couple other comments here too. So Manny said, "Is everyone healthy for the Super Bowl?" I know there are key injuries on either teams. So for the most part, everybody's pretty healthy. Tyler Higbee's not playing though. That's the main one.
Who cares? What's their who's their other tight end?
Kendall Blanton.
What?
Kendall Blanton.
Yeah, Blanton, dude. I was thinking about starting him. He might be a crazy weird,
Yeah, he had 5 catches the last game though.
If he gets a touchdown, man, he's a good play.
Albert said, do you guys like DeSomo tonight with Levine out? I can't remember what DeSomo's multiplier is off the top of my head. I think it's like 1.55 or 1.65. I like Kobe White a little bit better than DeSomo tonight, personally. If you're playing on some other sites, DeSomo could be in play as well, though. But SuperDraft, probably prefer Kobe White and a lot of DeMar DeRozan because it's DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, you just get better when you turn like 33 or however old he is now.
Is Edwards going to be playing or no?
Yeah, he's playing, but he's got that knee thing.
Yeah, but
he did well last night, but he did well last night, but he actually rebounded and got assist, which he usually doesn't do. Cleveland Cavaliers are starting Darius Garland, Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Philadelphia 76ers starting Tyrese Maxey, Danny Green starting tonight instead of Fort Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harrison, Joel Embiid, and the Raptors are starting Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, and Pascal Siakam. And Zeke Najee's been ruled out too, if anybody cares about him. Not anybody you should ever be playing on SuperDraft, but unless Jokic, Cousins, and Michael Green are all out, then you could play them. So let's see.
Duarte. Oops, that's not what we picked.
So let's see. What do you have now?
All Pacers.
I don't hate it. You probably play Karl Anthony Towns in center too, just because the Pacers like don't.
That's what I did.
Go only play 10 minutes. Seems like they don't want to play him. Tristan Thompson played a little bit. Isaiah Jackson played a little bit, but he got hurt again too. It's his first game back and he got hurt again. So I mean, if Karl Anthony Towns can't have a good game against Tristan Thompson and like Oshai Brissett and Goga playing center, we should be worried. So let's see. So your lineup is Halliburton, Hield, Young, Duarte, Brissett. Who's the other forward? Jason Tatum and then Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. Like the slate's not pretty, okay? I'm probably going to make a lineup that has Danilo Gallinari in it just because I assume that he will not start for the Hawks. I assume it'd be somebody stupid like Timothy Luau Cabarro or whatever his name is. Or who else could they start? They could start Kevin Knox. I doubt that happens though. But just because I said that, it's going to happen now. Kevin Knox is like the saddest story ever too.
All right.
Let's see. Who else is playing? Who else is center
Ready
available
for tomorrow? Ready for tomorrow? Ready for the Super Bowl?
I guess. Let's see.
Who you got playing at your champion?
What?
So who you got playing at your champion?
I don't even remember. I gotta go back and look.
McPherson.
I think I played him. Robert. You could play Robert Williams tomorrow too at center if you really want to. Al Horford actually played well last time, surprisingly. Let's go to contest upcoming. I have Cooper Cup. I'm lame. Okay. My lineup was pretty boring. Cooper Cup, Matthew Stafford, Evan McPherson, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Kendall Blanton. That's what I got right now.
See, I like the Kendall Blanton call.
I'm thinking there's a small part of me inside that wants to play Bryson Hopkins instead, the other tight end. Just because nobody else is going to do it. And if he gets a touchdown and Blanton doesn't, then like there was the one game earlier this year where Higbee was on the COVID list and both those two guys played. And God, let me see if I can snap right from that game. But I know like they only had one target to the tight end position that whole entire game. But the Bengals allow the 6th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends this season. So that's something. Los Angeles Rams. And we need the game where Bryson Hopkins played a lot. Whatever game that was. So that was this game? I think. No, that was this game. Oh, Higbee missed 2 games. So Hopkins played, yeah. I mean, Blanton played most of the snaps, but he's still more of a blocking tight end. I don't know. There's a small part of me inside that's going to play Hopkins.
I think he has the same multiplier as Sony Michel, right?
Are you trying to play any of the Rams running backs?
No, I'm not playing any running backs. I'm playing 0 running backs.
Yeah.
So my prediction is 26-23. Bengals win. There'll be 2 touchdowns from each side of each team. I'm not sure if it'll be passing touchdowns or not, because there could be a potential easily be a defensive touchdown on either side. But I predict 3 kicks from each side, but the Bengals will have 1 more kick, and it'll be to win the game. McPherson has a walk-off 52-yard field goal. That's my prediction for tomorrow. It is pretty specific. Because if all that happens, it's just like, holy shit, he is Jesus.
Yeah, Jason Hopkins is a 3x multiplier, so there's something if he does anything.
I mean, yeah. So I just put McPherson in there. I mean, Matt Gay might even be a good play because both of them were like the top kickers this year.
Yeah. So let's see what I know. They added Henderson, but what's his multiplier? 2.1. So he's in that same area as Blanton and Sony Michel, essentially.
I just feel like the 2 touchdowns that are going to come from Cincinnati is going to be Burrow and Chase, both of them, I bet. Because they're going to try to do some crazy shit. Like, I don't know. Burrow's pretty hard to cover, or Chase is pretty hard to cover. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's Ramsey still, but and like I know, like but like everybody's on this thing, like, oh, like Ramsey couldn't even stop Mike Evans or whatever. Mike Evans has always done well against Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, always.
Huge. I don't know. It's tough. I don't know if it'll be. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be Boyd. It might be Higgins.
I have a little bit of Boyd on DraftKings just because he's so much cheaper, and it's like if he does do something.
I don't know, man, because I feel like every single time I'm on Boyd, it's just like he does not. I mean, he hasn't done anything a lot all year. He's just been kind of the guy. Yeah, like Higgins gets screwed too. I mean, but then all of a sudden Higgins shows out and he'll do still look just a little bit better than Chase.
So we got Jeff.
He just has a really shitty first half, and then he comes out and he shows out.
Yeah. So Bones Highland is starting at point guard again for the Nuggets for whatever reason. I don't know why. And Westbrook and LeBron are both probable now, so they're probably going to play.
Shit.
So I think Lakers are just better without Russell Westbrook.
Do we still play Davis then or no?
Yeah, you can. I don't think it's a big issue because he still should have a pretty good game against Golden State. Let me see. Let me roll down here 1 second. Just make sure ain't other starting lineups. Clippers starters. So Norman Powell's not playing, by the way. Clippers starters tonight are Reggie Jackson, Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris, Nick Batum, and Zubac. I wonder what the multiplier on Luke Kennard is tonight. Like, if you want to get like really sneaky, like if you're in like, God, it's too bad there's like no nickel contest because he's the guy switching there in like a nickel contest or something. So we got that. Norman Powell is not playing. Why do we have the 8:30 starting lineups before the 8 o'clock starting lineups?
Just to piss you the fuck off.
Thank you. So I wonder, because like Derek Favors ain't playing tonight. So is Isaiah Roby gonna play center? Is Baisley gonna play some center? Is Povashevsky gonna play some center? Somebody's gotta play center. And they're going against Vucevic. Vucevic looks really good now.
So David says Halliburton healed, Young at guard, Tatum. Danilo, Brissett.
Yeah. So the one that we did have in there had Duarte instead of Danilo Gallinari, but you can play Gallinari too. You can play Jaylen Brown if you really want to. You can play a lot of different people in there. Like that's probably the third spot. But Tatum and Brissett look pretty good. Brissett's just. Like, if the Pacers play all these guys this big minutes once again, like, you kind of have to have them.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. Excited for tomorrow. I know we're gonna be doing a watch party at some point. I mean, I'm probably gonna be in and out of the game tomorrow. I'm not sure. I got a lot going on tomorrow. Hanging out with my girl and stuff.
It looks like Javonte Green is doubtful tonight for the Bulls, so he's probably not going to play. So there's going to be some value on the Bulls team. Is Kobe White probably ends up starting. Nusoma's going to start. Derrick Jones or Troy Brown's going to start as well. Like the Bulls look kind of good now. And Vucevic, oh god! Like I wish I could update my core like for the other stuff, but I don't think you can at this point.
Oh well.
There's all this value that just came about all of a sudden. And I don't like it.
Oh well. Oh well. Let's make that money tonight. We need to make some money tonight. I've been on a little bit of a cold streak, and we need to get off that cold streak, shake the cold off. It's just been so cold here in Minnesota. It's just, Gotta win some money. Tomorrow I'm taking home the big pot. Or actually, you know what? I'd actually like if you took first place tomorrow. I'll take second.
Then I'll retire. I guess it ain't that much. Yeah, I guess it ain't that much to retire.
25K. I mean, I would take a couple days off. I'll tell you that much. Like, calling the boss and saying, "Hey, I'll see you next month. I need a vacation, about a month vacation. I'll be back."
Let me see real quick. What was I looking at? I don't remember what I was looking at. Is there any way to squeeze Vucevic in now?
Oh yeah.
On FanDuel or DraftKings? That's a good question.
Anyway, you figured it out or what?
No, my phone's being slow. LaMelo Ball is off to a great start in the first 5 minutes of the game. He's got 1 rebound and 1 turnover. Oh crap! I know what I'm doing. I'm putting Vucevic in now. Over. I gotta take LeBron out though. I don't really want to play LeBron anyways. So, who do we want to play it for? What else can I move around here? Ooh, we can take Gary Trent out because Fred VanVleet's starting. And who the heck else am I gonna play? I guess we're playing Tyrese Maxey. I'm not sure if I like this lineup better or worse than I did before. Oh, you know what I could do? I can play DeRozan. Never mind. Shut up, Craig. Play DeRozan over Jimmy. And then I can just pay down from Maxey to somebody. I don't even know who.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Do I play Cole Anthony?
Yeah.
I guess I'm playing Cole Anthony tonight.
What?
I don't know.
Playing Cole Anthony.
So you could maybe. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure this out still. I guess I can pay up from Compazzo too. My lineup's gonna be way different than it was at the beginning of the day, though. I do not want Bones Highland. I don't want any of these guys. Okay, but you can find me on Twitter at Coach Craig Sport. You can find me on YouTube at Coach Craig Sports. You can find me on patreon.com/Coach Craig Sports. You can find me on the SportsMe app, which I think has been renamed Stacks at this point already. Coach Craig Sport on there as well.
And make sure you guys are following Coach Craig, because especially on YouTube, because this show is dope in the morning. A lot of updates. He's updating it throughout the day too. So if you got notifications and stuff on, you get all the updates. And you can find me everywhere at JC Money Design, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Add me on Sleeper if you want to. Remember, we're doing this listener league on Sleeper, so we want to get everybody that we can. We have 5 more spots left. It's gonna be $25 buy-in. I think we're gonna do $30 buy-in, but $25, $5 from each person is gonna go towards. I think we'll do like a ring or something like that at least, so somebody gets to take home the glory. Hopefully, we can be drafting by this next weekend, and it's just gonna be, like I said, half the year. It'll be fun.
Yep.
And get signed up on SuperDraft, especially for tomorrow's game. It's so worth it. 25K to first place. Come on now, $15 buy-in. And then if you're on the, I think it's only for the elite players. You get 3 contests if you're an elite. Only one I still see is up yet is for the elite. I would think that now they would have all the stuff up for the other ones. We get in the elite, we get 3 contests each. So in that contest, and the winner takes $250. If you invited somebody, so say if you were to win, I would also get $250 if you won. So that's what's also so dope. There's nobody out here. There's no other DFS place that's 100% matching somebody that signed you up.
No, not even close.
That's so sick.
Not
So
even
you need
close.
to get some people signed up so you can win some money too. It's been dope. Sometimes when you've won money, I'm like, hey, holy shit, I got $50. Hell yeah.
Free money.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't like free money?
No, exactly. It's the best part about it. So get in here, get playing. So much fun. If you got any questions, hit one of us up on Twitter. We should appreciate y'all being here like always. Probably won't be here tomorrow night, obviously, because of football.
Super
So
Bowl.
that's obviously why we went over, kind of slate. So, we'll be here. Obviously, I think there's some stuff going on tomorrow. But if not, just keep your ears down to the ground. We'll be back on Monday as well,
Monday.
starting again, same fresh.
Monday.
David said Kobe White.
You can play Kobe White.
Play Kobe White. All right. Appreciate y'all, and peace out.
Follow my dreams. Life ain't sweet if you know what I mean. Try to go legit and follow my dreams. Life ain't sweet if you know what I mean. Try to go legit and follow my dreams. Life ain't sweet if you know what I mean. Try to go legit and follow my dreams.